square root of 9 plus square root of 4 is same as square root of 9 plus 4. You can use your calculator or you can check it in your head. Check if square root of, check plus or minus. Okay, check plus, check in case of minus. Check if square root of 9 times square root of 4 is square root of 9 times 4. Check if square root of 9 divided by square root of 4 is the same as square root of 9 divided by 4. And check what happens if two surds or two radicals multiply itself. If it's radical multiply itself.
The 9 plus 4 is
The 9 plus 4 is what?
9 times 4 is 16.
So the times is the same. So this is right. What about the plus or minus? Anybody check yet?
plus or minus is wrong.
It's wrong. Okay. How about divide?
It's wrong.
Divide is wrong.
Should it be right?
It says it's wrong.
It's right.
Wait.
It's right.
I don't know what it's checking on this.
It's right, it's right, it's right.
How is it right?
How is it not right?
What's it
This is
not?
3, this is 2, this is 2.25, and last time I checked this is 1.5, last time I checked this is 1.5. Dude, what are you checking?
And it's not.
You okay?
Huh?
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
right. Are you okay?
that's right.
You get enough sleep?
Did you get it? Yeah, good question. Damien,
Oh, you got it?
you know you can tell me anything. Did you get enough sleep?
David, you know you can tell us anything. What were you doing last night?
Yeah, seriously. Were you playing video games till like 5 a.m.?
Well, I think it's
I was.
Oh wait, did you buy a calculator online, like a fake website? Starbucks? Maybe it was wrongly programmed. Sorry about
But
that.
like
I
the
asked him,
equation,
do I have
you
to
see the
like
equation.
the logarithm? And he said no, and I was like, it's only for Sunday. So I was like, okay, I'll keep it asleep. I'm not waking up tomorrow.
Can you use divide instead of that? I don't know why that's.
But I didn't wake up.
Do you have fractions?
Divide?
I needed
No, that's fraction.
Fraction is divide.
Yeah,
I
that's
eat
why
a
I
BLT ice cream.
That's 1.5. This one was sure. How about that?
Square root of 9 divided. Yeah.
Not really, not like mint, but then kind of like after 10.
He didn't get enough sleep, that's the problem.
Okay, so we have about tested now. Now, when the radical multiplies itself, you get back the number under the square root sign. Okay, so we're going to write it as 5 different properties here.
It's at like October.
Okay? For any A and B, any real number A and B, I'm going to combine the add and subtract together. Square root of A plus or minus square root of B is never the same as the square root of A plus B or minus. Which means if I give you square root of 2 plus square root of 3, do not assume that is square root of 5. It's,
So why is it not plus or minus in the beginning of it?
what do you mean? I combine two properties as one. That's the meaning of plus or minus. Are you lost? Okay. This means square root of A plus square root of B is not equal to square root of A plus B. It also means square root of A minus square root of B is not equal to square root of A minus B. That's what I combine as one.
Oh. Because I thought it was like.
Did you get enough sleep?
Because I was thinking when you square root something, it could be positive or negative.
We're not talking about the value. We're saying we cannot merge square root together. We're not talking about what you get. Okay, so the second I write as this. We check and we realize the products can be merged, right? Because it can be merged and it can be split as well. Also the quotients. And when you square a radical, you get the number under the radical. Okay? I don't know, am I the only one Anyone hungry?
No, not only you.
No.
Okay.
I had rice for
It's
breakfast.
good to know I am not alone.
Huh?
No, because
You're so
he had
Asian.
rice for breakfast.
Oh yeah,
I had rice for breakfast. You're so Asian. That's like the only part of me that's Asian.
rice.
Rice. Not the language, not in culture, just in food.
Okay, Mr. Asian, that's okay. Let's move on. Alright. So please, we need to remember, you cannot, so the purpose of this, I'm going to put it here so we remember, plus square root of 2 plus square root of 3 is not square root of 5. That's what it means. Okay? And similarly in case of minus. So don't be tempted. It sounds tempting. It's like somebody just tells you what is root 11 plus root 12. And like, yeah, root 23. No, that's wrong. Same with log. Someone tells you what is log 7 plus log 2, and you think it's log 9. We just realized it should be log 18. Okay, so you have to be careful. Alright, the first thing I would like to do, because from my... Is everything alright? Did you break any bone? Did you get enough sleep? I think that's the latest question in this class. If anybody is misbehaving, did you get any sleep? Enough sleep? Alright,
What happens if we actually don't get enough?
In the next survey.
yeah, maybe that's why you're acting weird. That's the point of the question.
One of your
Because I didn't get enough sleep last night.
What?
Because I didn't get enough sleep last
You didn't get it? Yeah, that explains what has been going on with you since. Alright, so I'm going to start with monomial sword. What do I mean by monomial sword? They are swords that looks like a term. Like that stand alone kind of a thing. Monomial. Mono means what? Anybody? One. So when I say monomial swords, I'm talking about maybe root 12, talking about root 3. It's different from binomial swords. I'm talking about maybe 3 root 2, things like that. Okay? So we're going to start by understanding how monomial swords can be simplified. There's a reason we need to learn how that simplification works. So let's begin with that. Let's start. Clarissa, please write fast. She's gonna get me when she comes back on Thursday, like, why do you keep saying my name? Because you're Clarissa. Wait, am I acting weird too?
Did you
Well, I got enough sleep.
night. How much did you sleep last night?
I've been sleeping since Friday.
Medication. How were you online?
Well, I got enough sleep because of the medication I took.
So how much sleep?
I don't know, I sleep whenever the sleep comes.
How do you know you slept well?
I know because I found it difficult to sleep again last night, then I forced myself to bed after another medication.
So you didn't sleep?
I sleep well, come on, I'm not like you. Okay, so listen. This is not the simplest form of this surd. When you press a calculator, of course, you get something like 2 root 3. But if I tell you this is a no calculator paper and I ask you to simplify, what do you do? So that's the question I'm asking.
Oh!
Power of 1 over.
You can't 2 and then square.
Okay, so this is what you do. You break 12 into 2 and apply the second property.
Yes.
Okay? And you break it such that one of the numbers, one of the factors, will be the largest square number that divides 12. Again, the largest square number that divides 12. What is the largest square number that divides 12? 4. So this will be 4 times 3. Of course, you can write it in different roots now. Okay? So I'd rather just put it as square root of 4 times 3. So with this, square root of 4 is 2, and root 3 stays the same. So you have simplified root 12.
How did it go out?
How did it go?
What did the 4, like the 4 became 2 and it was...
Because
4.
You can,
the square
there's a
root of
reason
4
for
is 2.
4.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because 4 is a square number. It has to be a square number that can divide 12.
Oh.
You didn't enough sleep? I knew it. You started. I never wanted to ask him that. You started it.
I was laughing. I went, someone's gonna. Someone's gonna.
Okay, what about this? What is the largest square number in 18?
9.
Were you going to say 6?
Yes.
You get enough sleep? So we have 9 times 2, right? Then that will be 3 root 2. Oh no, I mean, it's lunch. It's lunch, but you're not invited. Please don't come. I like to eat my food at home. Okay, can you try root 75?
25.
25. Wow, you got enough sleep.
Wow.
Okay, so that would be 5 root 3. Now, I give you a clue. If we are trying to do perhaps root 500, and you are not sure what it is, even though this is obvious, you are not sure what it is, and you end up using, oh, how about I use 50 times 10? Shh. And you end up using 50 times 10. Then you realize, oh my God, none of them is a square number. Then think again. Can you get a square number from here? 25, right? Times 2. Can this guy produce 2 also? 2 times 5. This is a square number, this is a square number. 25 times 4 is what? So this should have been 100 times 5 from the beginning. That's how you can pick the largest square number. If you have maybe 18 times maybe 8, whatever this number is, and you break it into this mistakenly, then you realize, or maybe this is even 16 times 8. What is 16 times 8? That's 120. 128? Is that 128?
Yes.
64 times 2 is 128, so yes. So I'm trying to do root 128, for example, and I did this. Then you look at it on the second thought, can a square number divide 8? Think, what square number is that? 2 is not a square number. 4. Alright? She didn't get enough sleep, that's why. So 4 is a square number that can divide 8. So which means this is not the correct decomposition you should do. What you have to do is multiply this 4 by this 16. What do you have? So that should have been the right decomposition. So root 128 will be root 64 times 2, and that is 8 root 2. So it's possible you run into this kind of situation. Just look and be sure that the second part of the decomposition cannot have a square number as a factor.
Okay.
Does it make sense? Any questions? Any questions?
Nope.
So I'm going to write some numbers in the simplified sort form. I need you to put it back in the original form. Let's do that. Right.
I can't think of what the square root was.
What's the problem?
It took me 5 minutes to realize what the square root of 100 was.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't get enough sleep. That's true. So write as a single sword. As a sword with, how do I put it now? When I say single sword, it's still single sword. Maybe that's a
Wait, so you mean like square root of 36 times?
Yeah, as a square root of a single number. Let me put it that way. As square root. Maybe I didn't get enough sleep too.
Is it 180?
Square root of 180.
Okay? Okay. 5 minutes to lunch. Oh my God, I can't wait.
No way of stretching.
Oh yeah, that's you, not me. I'm
Wow.
stretching with you. Okay? I like food. I don't know about you.
VSCJ doesn't like this.
What's 36 times 5? I have no idea.
Make sure you eat, please. Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
You see that?
My queen.
Battery is
I didn't
low.
ask you to read that.
Clarissa, I'm sorry, Clarissa.
Sorry.
Mr. Daniel,
Yes, sir.
battery is low.
Oh, is this still recording?
Yes.
Okay,
It got a battery control. I'm sorry, Clarissa. This might be a bit shaky.
Now put that.
Sorry.
My brain told me to do something. I don't know how.
How about that?
See like over.
Good.
Okay.
That's about right.
Yeah.
喂，咁咪幾差唔多啦。
No.
我唔介意啦。差唔多。
It's okay. Because my brain is told me.
Did you get that?
你收做咩？
I don't know. My brain just told me to do something. I don't know. It's like.
Yeah, you get enough sleep.
Break half of it.
That's mine. We all know that.
Brain power.
It's not my fault.
Are you my king on the phone?
I don't feel
I
okay.
don't know.
My brain is just, you know.
Don't worry.
I did not.
What she writes math about it.
No, she did not. Okay, let's only do this. We have 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, please.
Brain
不
power.
如淨係3個啫喎。但係我哋最多。
Okay, let's simplify.
Brain.
2 root 2. Of course, this is easy. How am I giving that? Are you doing this? Guys, come on. Nice. Nice. This
Are we supposed to factorize? Wait,
What?
oh.
Did you get it? Those
No, the first one, you can.
Let's be focused, please.
No, just leave it as that.
Yeah.
Ask me, plus.
Yeah, you can.
Whoa.
You can plus. You can't add this together. But this is like A. It's like 2A plus 3A. So that's 5A.
Yeah.
Oh!
Factorize.
Wait, what?
Oh, look, Leo. When we talked about addition, we are saying this is not root 4. But this is 2 root 2.
So that can be 5 root 2.
Yeah, that's the answer. You can't have the surds, the number under the surd, but you can have the surd itself.
What about question 2?
So you put the 4 out.
No?
Wait.
Yeah. From here?
Yeah.
Yes. So you have to first do this
Never mind.
to that
I did not.
before you do exactly what we did in question 1.
Oh.
Understand?
Oh wow, I think I do.
This is 4 root 3. What is root 12 from here?
4 times.
So I'm just going to say 4 times 3. So what is that? 4 root 3 minus 2 root 3. So what is 4 root 3 minus 2 root 3?
2.
That's
Oh.
So let's simplify first.
Cool.
Nice. Cool.
Daniel,
Yes.
for the third one.
Yeah. Simplify this and this. You get enough sleep?
No.
8.
I just put one more and I take the picture and we can go.
32 is what?
So for this, I will refer you to the pages in the book.
It's 4.
I need you to check them. That's on page 56 to 57. Just practice more on those pages. The more you practice, the more familiar you will get with surds. Next time, we will look at binomial surds, what happened to it. Of course, we've started some of the binomial surds, but we'll look at it holistically. Practice more. checking nothing. That's good. Oh, that's
Why you like this?
That's so
what?
哦，你頭上又會上翻去㗎。
You want to see you? Ah. Everybody's so busy. I'm not going to post this because I don't want your parents to feel you are so busy in class and doing the work. This is too good for credit for you. They're going to buy you ice cream and all that. I'll send the day you're sleeping in my class today. Not the day you're working in my
Hey,
class.
Clarissa, I think it's about time.
Yeah, bye, Clarissa.
Oh, but these are the questions you have to do. And then, goodbye.
Okay, class is dismissed.